Here's community. We are very strong community here, growing over 70,000 members, 100,000 if you count all the social media platforms and everything we have. Now, guys, we're going to go over Mara stock. They're up 10% today, guys. Now, I have been waiting for this to pull back for quite some time. As you can see here on the charts, I'm actually going to show you some real money here. Let's show you real quick on the small public account trading challenge. This is an account we started with less than $100 in January 1st of this year. We are now up almost 5% in a single day on Mara specifically, but I am trading also TQQQ, SCHD, and Meta. For anyone who's been following along on this channel for quite some time knows that I do like to trade the same 2 to 3 companies all the time, right? It just makes it simpler, makes it easier to understand, and so yeah, so we're going to showcase that to you guys today. As you can see, we're up $125 or 5% on this small public trading account. Now, guys, we can show you how to do the exact same thing. You don't need a lot of money to invest, but at the same time, you're not going to get a ton of money back unless you know what you're doing and you use simple strategies to help you grow. And sorry for the distraction. I'm just sharing my link to our group of over 70,000 members, plus the almost 4,000 members on YouTube, and also Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Discord. We have a huge community on Discord as well. Link below if you want to join the Discord channel. We talk a lot about the same thing, stocks. I don't send alerts, but I do give you guys my trading ideas for the day, for the week. I show you recaps. I show you my profits. We also have other community members that show their trades and their profits. So it's a great community to get involved in. Definitely check out the description below. Now, guys, Mara's up 10, almost 11%, which is just fantastic. I normally trade live for you guys to watch me trade on Monday mornings when the market opens. That is the one time during the week you can watch me right now trade openly, as much as long as like 30 minutes to 90 minutes. That's about as much as I will trade. I'll also do weekly recaps and share profits, answer questions, and all that stuff as well. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Get involved with the community and enjoy the process as you learn to grow your account. Whether you're an experienced investor, a new investor, it doesn't really matter, guys, because doing research and learning from your mistakes is the only way to grow and to learn. So I would definitely suggest sticking around. Okay, guys, so now all my shares, links, and everything are done. Thanks for being patient. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to go about starting these lives and getting all the links out to all the different communities that we have. So that is what I'm doing now. But as you can see, we're just running this up. We do have a trailing stop loss right now. Now we have a trailing stop loss at 2% with an estimated trail stop right now of 23.76. As you can see, our average cost is 22.67. So as this price goes up, 24.08, this will go up as well, 23.76. So if we did see a slight pullback here to the 23.76 mark, I would still be able to lock in 5% profit on my 6% profit portfolio on trade. Now this is 60% of my entire portfolio. I wouldn't recommend spending that much. That's $1,400 on this single trade. But when you get to my level, then the $2,000 or $3,000 isn't as much as, you know, say $20,000 or $30,000. And to some that may be a lot, and to some it may not be. But basically, my Robinhood Challenge account came about because I finally grew my WeBull account from over the years, a couple $1,000, which originally I started with Robinhood. If you notice, all my old videos, it shows me making like $1 and like $0.25 every month on penny stocks or on dividend stocks, stuff like that. Over the years, I've fine-tuned my trading strategy to basically fit my style of trading. I like to trade very heavy. I don't like to nickel and dime it very much, so I'm very aggressive. I like to day trade, but I also don't mind holding overnight and swing trade. Now, that can really scare people a lot to hold positions overnight, especially when there's positions like, say, Mara, who have been on just a downward descent for quite some time. People would get discouraged because they're like, okay, I'm gonna buy here, it's gonna go up. Nope, it went down. Okay, I'm gonna buy here, it went up. Nope, it went down. So if you're not careful as a trader, you can definitely lose over 35 or 40% of your account in less than 7 days. That's a week. And if you guys are struggling with that same thing, how to build your account, how to structure it to where it goes up and not down, then you're definitely going to want to stick around and learn from this channel, from other channels. Just do research. That's the main point, okay? Now look at this candle, how big it is. This was just the other day on the 26th. It went up 18%, guys. 18% in a single day. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here with this one. Doesn't mean it's going to go up 18%, but it is already up 10%, which is good enough for me. Now, what's awesome about that, guys, is not only is it up 10%, it has the potential to go up an incredible amount. Now, it doesn't mean it has to, but it means it could go up 55%. That means for $1,000, you would make $550. For $2,000, you would make $1,000, guys, in, could be a week, could be, say about a week, could be even in a couple of days. It could not happen at all. We could see this huge spike up and then just a total crash down. And as you can see here, it broke through my buy zone area, which was right here. And as soon as it broke through my buy zone, I was all in. I bought 25 shares here. I bought another 25 shares here. It broke through this zone here. I bought another 25 shares. And then at the end here, I think that was what, 75. And so at the end of the day, I should have put all 100 shares in here. Or how many do I have? 61. I should have put all 60 shares in here and I would have had a 10% profit over $600. Or 10% profit. Actually, it would have been $150 already. And that's okay. I'll take the $75. That's amazing. I'm not trying to be greedy or anything, but as you can see, it's starting to pull back a little bit. So it does have the potential to run up. This is the next support area that it does need to break. Now, if it does break this area and continue to rise, then we will ride it up even more. We will continue to ride these new highs as long as we can. But this is an area that I was planning on selling. It did break through. So now we're just waiting to see what's going to happen on the candlestick here. This is a 10-minute right here, so it's still showing signs of an upward trend. It's not touching the EMA, it's not touching the SMA. Like, this thing is got a huge gap before it even thinks about touching my stop loss. Actually, I think I just got stopped out. Yeah, I did. Awesome. I got stopped out with a huge potential to buy more if we want. So that's just fantastic here. I'm glad we were able to catch that stop out. It had a slight pullback, not much. I did run with one share just to keep one share in it, but as you can see, we can show you some of my orders here. So I started 22 hours ago. That was a sell. I sold those. 16 hours ago, I bought 5 shares at 21. Then I bought 10 shares at 22 an hour ago. And then I got 10 shares at 22.60. And then I got another 20 shares at 22.79, another 10 shares at 23.17, and then another 5 shares at 23.43. I was then able to sell 60 shares at 23.77. That was my final triggered stop price. And when we looked before, it was like 23.02, 23.34. something like that. So 23.77 is just fantastic. I believe right before we moved over, it was like $75 on Mara, I believe is what we made on this today. Now it has the potential to continue to rise, but I'm not sure I'm going to take it, right? Because we're going to want to see some signs of support here. It does look like it did show signs of support, so this may be our new support level, and again, another possible buy. So it is up 10% today. I'm not sure I'm gonna make another trade. I do have 1 day trade available left for the week, and again, I'm not sure what I want to do yet, because it pulled up and it rode for like a day or two, and then it had this huge descent down, which is okay. We are extremely overbought right now, but with a huge trail to run. So we just hit $100 for the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that. That is just fantastic. I made $150 on this small account like 3 days ago, and I did showcase that to you guys in the Discord and the Facebook private group. Now we have another $100 day today on Friday. Our weekly target for this $2,000 account was $100. That was our goal. Okay, we are now cleared over $300 in 1 week on a $2,000 account, which is just fantastic. That blows my mind. Now, this isn't going to always happen, but I guarantee you, once you get your strategy right, it's going to happen more times than not. And that's the cool thing about compound interest, starting to get these small wins in the bag. And then once you have small wins, being able to conquer your fears, put in a little bit more money, and really start making these bigger gains, guys. I woke up this morning, I was already up $30 for the day. How would you like to wake up with an extra 30 bucks in your pocket? Now, I know $30 doesn't sound like a lot, guys, but on this small account challenge, and maybe to some out there watching this, it is everything to you guys. Okay, a minimum wage job at $12 an hour times 8 hours is less than $100. It is less than $100, guys. So learning to trade, putting your income tax in the investing account, learning how to trade, watching videos, doing all these things actually can jumpstart your life, basically. We're at a high of 123. Now, we could have sold at the 123 mark, but I did have that trailing stop loss for 2%. I could have set the trailing stop loss for 1%, but I did notice that there was quite a bit of volatility with this company. They did have some nice little pullbacks here. Now, if I wouldn't have pulled back, it would continue to be going up, which is okay. I knew this was going to happen. I may consider buying back in just because I do have that 1 extra day trade. Now, if you want to look at where your day trades stand, you can go to investing. Oh, maybe not. You can go to investing under accounts, scroll all the way down, and you can see here I have a Mara on 3.6, a Mara on 3.8, and then I have 1 more day trade for Friday. I may enter in, why not? Just because it is showing signs of an upward momentum. I should have never actually stopped myself out. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy 25 shares just to get it started again. Buy. Done. And that's basically how I'm going to start the next run. Okay, so we're at 25 shares. This may pull back. If it does pull back, then we're just going to simply cut our losses. But until it hits this, I believe we have a new support level. It's going to take some time for it to get back down here. And if it does go back down, that's perfectly fine. Now, I should have sold out, stop lost, and then noticed the bounce and then bought here at the 23.80. That would have been great for me because now I'm at 24.36, which is fine. I mean, it's still running up, which is just more money, right? I'm up $100 for the day. I'm going to play around a little bit more with some more shares. I have 26 shares of Mara. And again, we're just going to keep riding it to the top. Hello, welcome. Guys, this is officially our second day of making $100 in a row on a small public trading account. Now, I do trade with over $30,000 on WeBull, but we're not showing you guys that. All we want to show you is how you can get to that $30,000 level. Anyone who has 30,000, 100,000, a million can trade because they have like literally infinite money almost. Except for 30,000. 30,000 is not infinite. 100,000 is not infinite. But you know what I'm saying. And with this strategy, you can. Now, I've been watching Mara for literally like a week. A week, guys, I've been watching Mara. Now, as you can see, these pullbacks here, up, down, up, down. They lost 35% of their evaluation, their market, their money, their capital in 7 days. That means a third of this company got wiped out. Imagine that, guys. Now we're taking the opportunity here. We finally caught this bottom. As you can see here, we have a lot of support levels, but they broke every single support level this morning alone, a strong indication that there's an uptrend and the potential to continue to rise as time goes up. Now, for everyone who's just watching, thanks for tuning in, but this has some potential profit ability for the future. As you can see here, there's about a 55%, that's what I've been telling everyone, about a 55% potential increase. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Just because it did it before doesn't mean nothing. This actually got a bad earnings. No, it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was enough to make this company go into a downward trend, which is just a great opportunity for us, guys. Buy when everyone's fearful and sell when everyone's greedy. I tell you what, we got some retail people coming in soon. Ooh, boy, once it starts hitting some of these other new highs, I'm thinking probably right around this right here. Retail investors will probably start hopping in. This is going to be one of those sell zones or possibly a resistance level. Now, if it does bounce, we're getting out, my guys. We got our stop loss and we are getting out. If it doesn't bounce, all it's going to do is continue to ride up. And we're going to take that ride as long as we can. Now, guys, everyone that's just tuning in, we did just lock in over $75 on this single trade. As you can see right here, Marathon Digital trailing stop loss. We had 60 shares at 23.77. Highest market price was 24.26. Looks like we just passed the high from earlier, which is just 34 minutes ago. Now we have a trailing percentage of 2%, a regulatory fee of 3 cents, which is nothing. Thank you so much. And we actually stopped out at 23.77 and we bought back in at 24.43. Now I wish I wouldn't have got stopped out. If I would have set my trailing stop loss maybe at 3 or 4% instead of 2%, we would have never experienced this right here. Okay, it got up real high and then look at that. It went down literally 2%. Like I barely missed it, 1.98%. I guarantee you, if I would have did like a 2.5 or a 2.1 stop loss, it never would have stopped out and we would still be trailing. We'd still be trailing up on the 85 shares, which is fine. I mean, 85 shares, I made my money. I'm not trying to be greedy here. This company is up 12% though. So if you would have put $1,000 in it this morning, which they gave you plenty of time overnight, you could have bought this company at 12 a.m. last night, midnight, at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You could have woke up for work at 6 o'clock in the morning, bought $100 of this and been up. I'm not $100. You could have bought $1,000 worth of this company and you could have been up $120, been calling your boss right now at 8:30. Nah, I can't come in. I'm not feeling good. I'm sick. Why? Because you made more money in a single day, in a single hour. 6:30 to 8, about 2 hours. No, it's about an hour. It's about an hour because I did this a little while ago. So 24.36, 24.35. It looks like it's probably going to start coming down a little bit. I did buy at a little bit of a higher price. Now it looks like we're at 24.36. It is coming down slightly. I'm going to start losing a little bit of money, but that's okay because we already made so much money. Now, if this thing goes up, that's great. And guys, I'm showing you this not to boast, not to brag, but to literally just show you how simple this can be. These strategies are possible when you trade with some tools like this. Now, I did want to showcase that to you. And yeah. Now, this does have the potential to go up some more. I'm going to wait and see what it does. Again, I only have 26 shares. Let's just count it 25 because I like to save one. Yeah, it's only about 40% of my portfolio now. Looks like it's still going up pretty good. So we're going to continue for it to rise. Yeah, I mean, it has no end in sight right now. So why sell something that is still showing a upward momentum? I used to sell early. Like I would have sold at this first target when I was first starting out, I would have sold at this first target here for about 4% profit and be like, yeah, I made some money. Yeah, 4% of 1,000 is like $40, which is good. It's good. I'm not complaining, but there's always potential to make more, guys. Just like with this one, I locked in $75 and we're already up another $2 on 25 shares. So it's overbought. It's definitely overbought. But when you look at the 4-hour mark, it's nowhere near where it can be. And it still hasn't got up to this single ticker here. This was an 18% banger in a day. This is 20% in one freaking day, guys, 20%. So it does have the potential to get up there. I mean, we already are floating on 12% for the day. 20% would get us back up to these highs right here, which is this previous candle, which I feel like is possible. Definitely possible for the day. See, it's still going up. Still going up, which is just fantastic. I love when the plans work out and everything starts coming to plan and you watch your charts and you do your research, and when it pays off, it just feels so good. And I want you guys to feel the same way. I want you guys to experience days like this too, where you can wake up and you could be up $100, $200, $300. And you could say, well, I don't even have to work anymore. Now, I'm not saying quit your job. You could totally work. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But get yourself that baseline. Get yourself to that point where you can. Let me show you guys something real quick. Okay, while we're talking. Check this out. This is where I started many years ago. I'd say a couple years ago. Okay, I'd have a $200 account, $300 account on Robinhood, and I would just blow it. Just done, you know, or I'd make like 50 cents and think I was like a superhero. Got the account up, you know, a couple $1,000, and then, you know, something had happened. My car would break down. So then I'd have to take the money out and buy a car. You know, there's always something. I just never had enough money to go around. I also dealt with drug use and alcohol abuse for many years, and now I don't. You know, how can you save and invest when you're trying to use all your money to get a buzz or get high, right? So that's a big one, guys. You got to cut out all that crap. You got to get that clear head. You gotta think straight before you can do anything. So in the last year, okay, this is 2023, I took it very serious. That $2,000 I took from an income tax. Actually, it wasn't even that. If we rewind a couple years, actually, the Robinhood account got started like, say, six years ago with literally almost nothing, like a free share for someone signing up, which was fantastic. I made like $7 that week because I got like 4 signups, and then a couple weeks later, someone signed up with my share, and I got $179 worth of one share of Facebook, aka Meta. That's what Meta is. It was Facebook. That just blew my account like crazy. I was like, I went from $120 to $300 in like that. I was like, oh man, this is cool. So then those $300 starting to compound. You know, I really couldn't put much money in at the, 6 years ago. I think it was like $5, $10 a month. If I was lucky to put $20 in for the month, that was a good month for me. And this was back in 2000 and I want to say 2018, 2017. And that's where I really started the journey. 6-7 years now, 6 years in the making. And we were able to, first off, we were able to grow that Robinhood account from 0 to 1,000 within like 30 weeks, something like that. Not using any of my money, like I said, putting like $5 or so in. And then we took that $1,000 out. I put it into WeBull. And from there, around 2000, I'd say about 2020 is when I actually put my $1,000 into WeBull. So now over time, over those few years, I think it was like 3 years or so, like I was growing, I was learning, I was educating myself. I'd have $1,000 in my account and I'd get it up to $1,500, and then I'd take most of it out and start with $500. And then I remember getting it up to $2,200 one time, and I made like a $50 day. And I was like, that is so freaking cool. It was right before COVID, around 2000, maybe 19, 2020, something like that. or whatever, 2021. And I was like, man, this is really cool. I made 50 bucks with 2 grand. I was like, this is awesome. And then life happened. I believe we had a huge correction, and I actually thought about it. I was like, COVID, market's gonna crash, a lot of things are gonna happen. People are gonna be pulling money out because they're losing their jobs. I'm gonna take my money out and just hold it. So I took out $2,200 in my Robinhood account, and I didn't touch it for the entire COVID. We're talking like 2, almost 3 years. So then now we get to 2023, the beginning of 2023. I'm like, okay, everything seems like it's kind of getting back to normal. You know, you're not even wearing face masks anymore. I am going to see what I can do, and I'm going to put some money into WeBull. Now, I kept my money in Robinhood, okay? Last year, we did the $2,200 all the way to $25,000, guys, and I didn't document any of it. I was making videos. I was talking about monthly paying stocks. I was talking about how to grow your account and do it in a way that creates passive income. In doing so, I didn't realize that the account balance was growing exponentially, and over a year's time, I was able to take the $2,000 and make $25,000, which is incredible, off of an account like this. Okay, that is when I first knew that this was possible and that I wanted to roll with it. Now, I funded this account with $100. They said, if you sign up with WeBull, you get free shares, and all you have to do is put $100 in. So I took $100 out of Robinhood and I put into here. This is free money. This is the fun part, okay? This is what makes it so crazy. You put money in, you make money, which is technically free because you're just clicking some buttons. And then you use that free money to make you even more free money. So my $2,000 has made me over 20 grand. And then the money I took out of that, say the $100, has now made me an additional 20 grand. Let me pull it up real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh yeah. Now, instead of making 3% a day with my strategies and making like 10 bucks. I made 10 bucks on a $300 account, which is a lot, guys. It's a lot, but you can't live off of 10 bucks. But when you make 3% on a $30,000 account, that's $900 in a single day. Now, I might not look like I have a lot of money, and I'm still building my account and my balance up. I am starting to take some money out now that I'm finally getting comfortable with my base level. $30,000 is what I want to trade with. At the end of this month, you know, if I get a 20 to 40% increase, then I'll be taking that money out as well and using it for daily life and expenses, taxes, all those things. That is just, it becomes so possible, guys. So possible once you have a strategy and you have a plan and you start implementing it in your daily life, and you be humble and be grateful and do your research. Make sure you're doing everything you need to do to be successful. That's just it, right? To be successful. All right, so Mara's up 13%. It looks like did we get stopped out again? No, we still got our 26 shares. 26 shares of Mara. Now, I wasn't expecting to do a live stream like this today and trade a little bit, but it is quite fun. They're showing a downward trend, so we're going to go ahead and sell out of Mara and just call it a week. Another 10 bucks. Done. Okay, I'm out. So got another $10 on top of the 75. That's $85 for the day. Looks like we had a slight dip with some other companies. Let me refresh this real quick. Now, this is showing a nice drop. I'm not going to be investing in this anytime soon, probably until we see some more confirmation. Now, I may play this and do a swing trade, but again, guys, that is very risky. I do not recommend doing a swing trade on Mara, especially with the volatility of the market and just the way everything's going, guys. But what a great run. What a great way to capture this on a video. I was literally just going to show you my daily wins of $103. and just talk a little bit about my trade setup and using a stop loss, a trailing stop loss more specifically. And it was cool that we were able to get in on another trade and just show you guys the potential. You know, oh, hey, I sold here. Oh, you know, I lost out on more profit. You know, you would have lost out on another 6%. So, you know, there are a couple other strategies you can do. So for instance, the way I bought my position, I bought 25 shares here, another 10, another 20, so that was like 50, and then I got another 15 or 10 or 5 like that. I think that's what it was, right? 10 or 5. So it was like 20 to start, 10, and then I did like another 10, and then I did another 20 once it broke this support, and then I had a little bit of money left, so I bought another 5. And then I sold it, stop lossed me out right here. Now, I didn't have to necessarily stop loss all of it out either. I could have did a stop loss and only stopped out like half of my position. So instead of having 60 shares all out, I could have sold 30 shares here and then let the other 30 shares ride up. And then it would have stopped me out here. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. That was just one of the ways I did it today. Right here looks like a good opportunity to buy again if you have another day trade available. You could literally buy right here and then ride it all the way up. And again, this does have potential to go up more, guys. It has an amazing potential to go up, and it may be just like this candle here where it goes up and then it kind of steadily rises for 2 or 3 days and then it gaps up even more. So there's potential to make a lot more money on this. Okay, if it plays out, that's another 40% on top of 10%. That's exactly what I titled this live stream. And it might go back up. I didn't even have to sell here. I could have doubled down and bought more. But I don't want to be greedy. I should have kept one share in. But see how it's starting to kind of consolidate right here? Now it may start to go up again, which is fine. And I may miss the biggest run of the weekend ever. This may be the largest run over the weekend that we've ever seen for Mara. Because look at the recovery time on this. When it lost 25% back then. Let me change this line to like something brighter. I don't know if that helps. It recovered from this low, like this super low here, all the way up in 2 days. 40% in 2 days. So I don't want to miss that either. Especially on my large account, because that could be a tremendous amount of money, guys. This company's already up 15%. 15% on 1,000 is $150. On 10,000, that's 15 grand. So as you can see, you can definitely grow your account exponentially over time. Now it is showing a nice downward trend going on, a downward super trend, which is fine to me. If it touches this EMA line, then it may break and bounce up, or it may break it and just crash. Okay, that's the biggest indication right here. Now look how far we are from the SMA, the simple moving average, the white line on the bottom. Oh, we just broke it. Let's see what happens now in the 1 minute. If it creates a new candle above this line, we'll stay bullish most of the time. If it starts a new candle below the EMA line, we may be bearish. And it looks like we may be bearish here if we can't get some buyers in. We're getting some buyers. It's a good spot to buy too. Like I would buy here and get back up to this point, because that is 5% just on that pullback. So I think I'm gonna do that too. I'm just gonna buy a couple. I don't have any day trades anyway, so I'm gonna have to hold them over the weekend. Let's say I buy like 10. Say I buy like 5. Let's buy 5. $100. $100 ain't gonna hurt me or kill my account. If it goes down, you know, if it goes back down to 21, 10% loss on 100 is $10. $10 isn't going to kill me. But if I'm correct, that $100, okay, over the weekend, of course, over the weekend, It's just $100 in this small account. But if that $100 does go up 40%, I'll make 40 bucks off of $100. Just on a guess, just on kind of not really gambling, but just taking an educated guess on where this company has a potential to go, keeping a position in. So then when it does go down, see, it did just fall. So that isn't something that I'm going to want to hang on to, and I shouldn't have bought right there. I should have waited for the next candle to confirm. Now, this is a previous support level, but so is all these down here. So now I'm down $2, about $2, which isn't bad. Like, again, it's not going to hurt my bottom line. I'm up $100. Meta's going down slightly. They're at 1%. They were up 2%, so not bad. That's not something you're definitely going to want to hold on to unless you really believe in Meta. And I'm up $6 on Meta. Don't know if I could sell. Let me see. Also good to have a setup here. So I had a few shares today. I'm holding SCHD. My swings was Meta, TQQQ, and Mara, but we already sold Mara because it did so well, although I did have it as a swing trade. Day trade Mara, TQQ, so they were kind of like, you know, if hit or miss, and then sell JDST. So I did sell JDST today just because it was showing weakness. Now I sold it at the 579 mark. I could have waited and sold it at the 590 mark. I'll showcase that to you guys as well. As you can see here, limit buy, 10 and 5, 588, 602, and then I sold at 578. So I could have sold at 585, got another 10 cents on 25 shares. That'd have been another $2.50 on that one specifically. I did sell TQQQ. No, I didn't. Here's TQQQ right here. They're actually up 1% today too. They were up 2%, which is great. Looks like we're gonna have a weird, crazy like pullback here in the market, which is fine because again, I'm up $100 on this small account, 4%. I'm up more like $1,000 on my main account. So yeah, guys, it's possible. You guys can definitely get there. You know, you just have to learn. You learn your charts, learn the numbers, learn probability, learn when to take your losses, learn when to take your profits, learn when to ride the wave up instead of locking your profits in too soon. Right here, I should probably buy a little bit more. If I believe in this company, I would buy more down at this little bottom. But I'm going to wait and see what happens. This is a good support line. Now, it may hang out here for a little while. Once it crosses this SMA, you're going to get a lot more buying pressure, and it can potentially shoot back up. But right now, I'm at a share price of, I have 5 shares at $24.27. Looks like it is trying to go up. Now, I don't normally, I won't average down on companies. Like if this kept going down, I would not keep buying more. I would wait to find the confirmation of this pullback, right? Here's what it's showing. Now, if this does show confirmation, boom, I'd buy and I would just keep going. Now, if it drops, then I'm going to be selling too, okay? But I'm not. It's up 10 cents, up 12 cents. And again, this is one of those companies that I don't mind just kind of testing the waters, holding over the weekend. It's one of those companies you can trade overnight and after hours. So if I wanted to, I could add more to it over Saturday and Sunday. So by Sunday or by Monday, I'm thinking, this is just what I'm thinking, by Monday, we could easily see this probably up to this next level here. Now, it may not get all the way back up to its previous highs at 34, and it might. But I'm thinking about this level here, this 31 level, is probably going to be our meal ticket, guys. It's probably going to be where we're going to probably be selling at, maybe even the 29 mark. But that's still so much more. That's still like 25%. 25% on $100 is $25. I have 120 in, so it's possible. It's definitely possible. Numbers don't lie. This is looking really nice here. Really good setup. I should probably buy a little bit more, but again, I don't have any day trades available on this account. Now, once you're over $25,000, you can have unlimited amount of day trades, as many day trades as you could possibly want. which is just fantastic. So I'm kind of stuck on that. I don't really have a day trade available to use. So yeah, SCHD. Good little run. I'm up 3%, so $5 on 300 bucks. 3% though on 1,000 could have been $30. $30. Hello, welcome to the live stream. I'm showcasing our second $100 day for the week. Wrap up this weekly target. My weekly target for a $2,000 account this week was $100. Actually, can I show you guys that? Yeah, I don't see why not. Let me pull my screen up here. Okay, so let me show you guys if I can. Oh, what's it being tied up on? Hold on. I want to show you guys this. Oh, nothing, I guess. That's how close it is. All right, so right here, I don't know if you can, oh my God. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Oh yeah, you can see that good. This is my goal for the public trading account challenge. As you can see, we have 1% a day on 2,000, which is weekly target of 100, because that would be 1% on 2,000, that'd be $20 a day. We just made $100 in a day. So weekly target is 100. Our March target was 400 for March. Guys, 400 for March. We are already at $300 in a week. In a week. We're on the 8th. The 8th of March, and we were able to make almost our monthly target in a week, guys. Our monthly target was $400 on 2,000, which was 20%, right? Am I right on that? I think so. That's 10% a day. All right, 1% a day, that's 5% a week. That's 20% a month. So 20% of 2,000 is the $400. That was our goal for 30 days. And we were able to make $300 in 8 days. 8, 16, 24, 32. Let's just say if I can make $300 4 times this month, that's $1,200 this month. What? That's $1,200 this month on a public traded account. On an account that I'm showcasing to you guys on how you can grow this account. Join our Discord. I give you trading ideas. I shout these out. I send pictures in. Where's my buy? Where's my sell? Actually, let me show you guys real quick, okay? Let me go to Discord. I believe the Discord will help you more if you guys want to learn some live trading ideas. Just watching my videos also. I learned a lot from Ricky Gutierrez, Jay Dunn Trading, Brandon Trades. I mean, I've watched a lot of guys on this channel on this epic journey to make some money. So as you can see here, guys, we do have a trading chart. This is free. Everything here is free, and it always will be free. Even when I start making my millions of dollars, this is going to be free, guys. I've always wanted free content. There's a really cool trader who trades online. He does free content some days, and he does paid content most days. I don't feel like any beginner should have to pay for something when there's thousands and millions of resources for free. The thing for you guys when starting out is knowing what to focus on, what to look at, and how you can definitely start making that money. Now I do showcase, let me go to the main trading floor here. We have a general room where you can just talk, and then we have also a profits room. As you can see here, guys, we have people making profits over $500 here, 13% in their crypto account, which is just fantastic. As you can see here, we have another person that made $150 in a week on a $2,200 account. He's definitely following along with some of our trading ideas. This guy here, he made $300 $300 in one day off of 5,000 bucks. So he's definitely moving right along with what he needs to do here. One day on a $19,000 account. Look at that, guys. $100 on a 0.5% point. He didn't even make 1%. Imagine if he made 1%, he'd be up $190 in a day, and it would barely move. Now imagine this account going up the 10% that it did today for us. 10% in a day would be at almost $2,000. So congratulations to you guys there. We're just showcasing day after day, week after week, these gains. Look at that, 1% on $2,400, 25 bucks. We have 65 new messages since I logged on yesterday. That is just amazing. We got some solid wins here, guys. 30% on NVIDIA, and it's all due to you guys, this community, just being very supportive on everything and everyone. Our main trading floor is what we want to focus on today, where I call out some beautiful run-ups and strategies that you can do. So as you can see here, I called this one out, waiting for Mara to bottom. This was the exact trade that we've been waiting for. I called it out on March 1st, almost a week ago. Almost a week ago, guys, I called this out. And we have been waiting to make this exact 12% trade all week long. Look at that. We're up $100 on the small public account, about 4%. It could have been 10% on this one, but I did wake up with over $30 already. Made $75 on Mara. For all of you tuning in, I can showcase that to you real quick. History, Mara right here, sold 60 shares for $23.77. That was a triggered share price, $1,400, $100 profit. Just simply amazing, guys. Definitely check out the Discord. We do show stuff like that. Now, the Dell was up 30% pre-market, which was an awesome epic run that we could have taken. I do show you what I'm holding even over the weekend, guys. Am I crazy or what? I held all of these companies over the weekend, and guess what? It paid off, because look where my account was, $2,000. Where are we at now? $2,400. In a week, we made 300 bucks in a week. Now, it does show 450 something dollars there, but I did have a slight pullback. Also made some money on crypto, which I do not count as stocks. Now, Mara is a stock, so I will count Mara profit as a stock profit. But guys, I also made some money today in the small trading account of $17. That is correct. I did make $17. I wish it would reflect here a little better. It's saying for the month I made $27, which I did. I made some money off of Bitcoin at the beginning of February, and then I made a little bit of money off of Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Ethereum this morning. Just epic trades that were just great setups. And the cool thing about Dogecoin, any crypto coin, is you can literally trade it 24/7. 24/7, guys. There is no market open or close. There is no PD rule where, oh, I can only do 3 trades a day. I can trade in and out of Bitcoin 100 times a day if I want to. Now, I don't want to do that because there are fees that do incur, but as you can see here, market buy, I did buy Dogecoin at $100.02. I bought another $100 worth, $100.14, and then was able to sell Dogecoin for $204.94. So I made about $5 on Dogecoin this morning. Now, Shiba Inu, I did make some money on that as well. I believe it was just slightly a little bit more. I caught this little run up from the 33.49 to the 37.47. Let's showcase that to you guys real quick. 16 hours ago, I bought $100 worth. Now, that is almost like a day trade, but 16 hours, that's still within a 24-hour period, so I'll consider that a day trade. Now, I did pay $99.97 and $99.98, so just under $200 I paid to get into this position. I then sold 2 hours later. Like, I bought at 16, bought at 2 hours, and then sold like minutes later for $11.72 profit on the small public trading account. So we were at a sell price of $35.58. We are now sitting on, are we at $35.558 now? $35.36. So I sold up here at the $35.538 back here on this first dip, I believe. Yeah, on this first dip. I could have waited for the pullback and got up even higher, made probably like $20 or $30 instead of 11 bucks. But hey, can't be greedy. And again, this is a community for investors where we're showing you how to grow your small account. Now, I don't like small account challenges. I believe they're extremely difficult, and sometimes they can even be a waste of time. Imagine waking up and doing all this research and making 1% on $1,000. That's 10 bucks for your time. You cannot live off of 10 bucks. You can barely even buy gas or a McDonald's meal for 10 bucks. So if you can get profitable, start making 1 to 2 to 3% a day, then you can easily grow your account. I just showcased that to you. We have simple criteria that you can follow. And guys, I'm not boasting, I'm not bragging, but again, I just want to showcase to you the power of 3% a day on a small account and building it to 3% a day on a larger account. Now, there are accounts that are hundreds, thousands of dollars, even probably $1 million accounts. I am not a financial guru. I have not mastered the art of investing. I have so much to learn and so much area to grow and improve. This is just the beginning, and I hope you guys want to be a part of my journey. If you do, like, subscribe. Thanks for coming in. Go check some of the links. Check out the Discord. It's free. I show you what I'm looking at every day, every morning, because not every day I do these live streams. I have been doing them more recently, just because it just seems like you guys want that. So last but not least, use a link below. Start your investing journey today. There's a MooMoo, WeBull, and Robinhood. All 3 links are available for you to sign up. Guys, deposit $100. Okay, I know that's a lot. But even if you just put $100 in, wait for everything to, fix and adjust and process, get your free shares, pull your $100 back out. Just consider it like you're saving it temporarily. Okay, it could take a week. Pull that $100 back out, and whatever free shares you have, use those. Sell them, use them, and start investing. Okay, keep the $100 in and start using it. I guarantee you, in a week, you won't even miss that $100. It'll be as if it was already gone. And then you can start your trading journey, guys. You could start with $5 on Robinhood. I believe $100 on MooMoo and WeBull. And of course, the more money you put, the more money that they give you in free stocks. They give you interest on your uninvested cash. So when you're not investing, you're still earning interest that beats the national average. Okay, guys? All this content is free. All that I ask is that you become a loyal subscriber, a loyal member, and watch some more videos while you wait for me to post another epic live. Now, I will be live Monday morning pre-market. I believe that's going to be 6:30 here. No, 7 o'clock here. I might go 6:30. I'm not sure, but 7 o'clock a.m. Monday morning for sure. I will be here to help guide you along on your first trading day in the market. Get some rest. Enjoy your weekend, because we have a long week where you're going to try to take this crazy win of ours, okay? This monthly goal of $400, and we're able to make $300 in a week. We're going to see how far we can beat this goal. We only need $100 next week to beat our monthly goal. 2 more weeks after that. Follow along. We're shooting for $1,200 this week. 20%. Actually, no. That is not 20%. $1,200, guys, is more like 50% of a $2,000 account. It's more like 55, 60%, which is crazy, which is nuts. And I know this is just the beginning. There are people that can make 10% a day, 10% a week, 10% a month. But I guarantee you, if you start implementing these easy strategies, you will not make less than 10% a week. That's a great strategy, guys. 10% a week. That's 2% a day. I aim for 1% a day. 1% a day on my investors is 5% a week. That's 20% a month. I think that's pretty good. 20%, $2,000, that's $400 extra a month. Now you can't live off of $400, but then the next month you have $2,400 and then $2,800 and then $3,200. And you're growing that account exponentially with just a few dollars in your pocket. What's the link for the Discord? Facts. Oh, cool. Orlando. I believe the link in the it should be, oh no, maybe it's not. Let me check. Usually the link should be right underneath. Let me fix that for you real quick, sir. Let me fix that for you. Link in the Discord. Yeah, it is in the description below. Is it not working? Let me add a new one real quick. And then you're gonna have to refresh your page, please. In just a second. Hold on one second. Let me put this link in here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was the wrong link. Sorry about that. Go ahead and refresh your screen for me. And you can see. Did that work for you, Orlando? Let me know if that worked for you, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the screen on one of my devices here just to make sure. All right. Appreciate you spending part of your day with us here. Let me know if that link worked, Orlando. Refresh page. Let's see. Did that work? Yeah, it worked. Okay, good. All right. So, guys, don't get discouraged. It is a small Discord. I did just start it. I've actually been doing this for years. I've been doing this for so long. I never thought about doing a Discord before. I was like, maybe I should. It'd probably be a good idea. Because we have so many people in our Facebook group. Let me show you that, just to some verification here. Some of you are probably like, oh, this guy's just talking. He don't really have a group of 70,000 members. Yeah, I do. And I started at the same time I started investing. 6 years ago, guys. A lot can happen in 6 years. Like, so much can happen in 6 years. I'm just so grateful, so appreciative for everything and everyone. And man, I could not be more happy with where our progress is right now. Hey, thanks Orlando for catching that. I've been doing these live streams for like over a week or two now, and no one has mentioned it, so I appreciate that. So the Discord link below is going to be available now. I'll make sure to correct that. And here we go. So we have 71,000 members in our Investing for Beginners community private group. That is right. Check it out. 70,000 members. It's free to join, so definitely go check it out. And also, we have this cool giveaway right now, guys, where every comment on my YouTube videos get a free entry into this month's drawing for a chance to win cash and prizes. It's freaking awesome, guys. It's a great little giveaway. It's a great thing to do. At first, I wanted you guys to be members of like all three of my platforms, but that's extremely hard to do, right? Not everyone is on Facebook, like everyone's not on Discord. Some people have Instagrams, but they don't have Snapchats. Some people don't even have Facebook, which is crazy to me. And, well, Facebook is Meta. They should change the name. It still says Facebook on the website. Anyways, last month we gave away a $100 Amazon gift card or a mystery box worth $250. Now, that person got a giveaway. Let me shout him out right here. Where is he? Is he in the Discord? Yeah, he's right here. So winner of the month's giveaway for March 1st was Ebudon Consider. I just wanted to tell him thank you that he was able to get it. Now, we're doubling the prizes for April. Okay, guys? So on April 1st, we're doubling the prizes. This is going to be a $200 Amazon gift card. I still got to make this promo here, but it's going to be a $200 Amazon gift card or a $500 mystery box with a ton of stuff you can use in your everyday life. Last month, I can give away a couple of those prizes. One was a stock trading mug, shirt, hat. There was a full-size mouse pad that your keyboard and mouse can fit underneath, as well as something else special that I really don't want to share with you right now. So you got to comment below. Hopefully you win. And definitely, I mean, you could still sign up for our groups and our areas that we have. The Discord's going to be our main area for call outs and stuff like that. As you can see, the trading activity for most holdings institutionally, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google, Nvidia. So for any new beginner out there, anyone who wants to learn how to trade, I would suggest starting with these 5 companies. They have a tremendous amount of backing, money, and people watching and investing in them. You know, if you invest in a company that's going down, then you're just going to end up losing your money. It's just going to take long. But if you're investing in a company that goes up and it has these weird dips every day, those are just opportunities to buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, or just hold. And that is a great, easy, simple way to start gaining that traction, getting that momentum on that small account. You don't even have to day trade every day. Maybe do 1 day trade a week with me on Mondays when I'm live. And then the rest of the week, maybe you just let your money sit there, gain interest from your uninvested cash, or you might even possibly want to take a few day trades or take a few swing trades, kind of start doing stuff on your own to where you don't have to feel like you're struggling so much, or you're like constantly trying to squeeze out $1 on day trades, or now you're waiting for the next day trade. So a lot of great strategies, a lot of good things you could implement here. I've been doing this for some time now. Again, I'm no expert, no guru, but I do know a thing or two. And a thing or two is just where you need to start. Once you're a little bit more advanced and you feel like you've maybe passed the investing for beginners, then you can move on to other channels if you want. Maybe I will start talking about stuff that's a little bit more complicated as the years go on. But for now, I just want to keep it extremely simple. So simple that my 8-year-old daughter could do it. You know, I want it to be that simple. You're like, uh-huh. You get that aha moment in maybe less than a year. Instead of taking 6 to 7 to 8 years, 10 years, 20 years to get that aha moment. Some people never get the aha moment. That moment is literally, wow, I got it figured out. It's working. Then do that for almost a year consistently, and you got it, guys. Okay? Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Check out this other video here. Oh, that's actually the video we're doing right now. Check out this other video here, how to start trading as a beginner, swing trades for this week. You can go back and see the trades I made, how I was able to make 7% profit in a single day. That's that $150 day I had. And then we had a $220 day. And now today on Friday marked another $100 on the public trading account. We're slightly going down. We're at 92 right now. But I did buy in a few more shares of Mara. We are going to ride this out for a little bit. Only down $5, no big deal. Made over $75, $80 in Mara today. Couldn't be happier with that. Join the Discord, link below. Check out the private community here. In order to get a invite to the private community, you can join the weekly newsletter, or you can simply go over type investingforbeginners.com. You have to answer the questions, maybe even mention that you watched one of my recent videos, and we will let you in. It's a very safe community, over 70,000 members, and not a single freaking scammer. We take them scammers out. We don't mess around. If you post a link or anything irrelevant or something to get my audience away from my page, you are banned for life. And that's what creates a safe community where we can learn and grow together. Same for Discord, guys. There's a lot of scammers, spammers, and a lot of people talking crap that we don't need. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the server. Appreciate you. I bet you're here from one of my YouTube videos. My server bot, Invest Bot here, he's going to say hello and welcome you guys. And then I'll be on later to welcome you guys a little bit more. As you can see, Mara has an extreme pullback. Now, this is good. It's about to hit the EMA, or the SMA, I'm sorry, the simple moving average. Now, it may bounce off of here, and I may buy more shares. Now, it also has the potential to go down even more. So really, we're not really looking at doing much besides maybe making another play. Now, this is Friday. I'm happy with this. I was nervous. I didn't want to hold a huge position over the weekend and not have like a lot of control over it. So this is great. This is a great pullback. This is a great opportunity to load up again and ride that wave up even higher, guys. This has a lot of potential to grow. Doesn't mean it will, but it does have potential. And I'm going to be showcasing it, walking along with you, and we are going to be trading this together if you feel like you're confident enough to do so. Join our Discord, join the members who are already making, you know, at least 2% a day. That is realistic. 1% for my beginners is what I say. 1% is not a lot, okay? It's not a lot, but it can be, if you know what I mean, right? 1% on $100 is $1. If you can consistently make $1 every single day on $100, my gosh, you're going to be doing so much better when you get to $1,000, when you get to $10,000, because you're going to learn how to risk your money, risk management. You're going to learn how to use your money. You're going to know, okay, look, I only have $100. I can only make 1 or 2 trades. They better be the best A+ trades out there, because I only have 1 of these. Once you get $1,000, you have 10 trades. Once you have $10,000, you can have 100 trades, right? It just all depends on your capital, and you can't start increasing your capital without learning how to use your capital first. Anyone can throw $1,000 into an account and lose it. But how do you put $1,000 in an account and make it grow? That's the question, guys. All right, it's been an hour and 5 minutes. That's my live stream for this end of the week Friday recap. We made over $300 this week, and our goal was $100 in the public trading account. Imagine how much we were able to make on that 30K account, guys. I don't even want to say the number. It sounds unreal to me, and I'm just super blessed, super grateful. And now I just want to show you guys. I like teaching, I like talking, and I like sharing. That's what I like to do. I like to help. I've always loved helping people and just never knew how. I did business management for a long time, restaurant management. I've always been in management because I like fixing things. I like helping people. And, you know, hard work doesn't get you nowhere. I worked hard. For 15 years, I worked hard. And it wasn't until I started trading that I actually started getting paid for my time. Minimum wage, $12 an hour, I did it. When minimum wage was $8 an hour, I did it. Making $20 an hour, and then at the end of my career, making $30 an hour as a restaurant manager, $60K a year. I was miserable. I was burnt out. I didn't have a single dollar in the bank, wasn't saving anything. I had $5,000 in bills, $5,000 in income, using credit cards for all the little extra, a ton of debt. And it wasn't until I got serious about investing in 2023, grew that account from $0 to $25,000. And now in the first 3 months, that $25,000 has gone to $30,000, and a little more than that now. I don't want to give away the actual number. And we're able to grow a small account. I mean, and I have a MooMoo account, guys. I was like, you know what? Let's get MooMoo, throw $100 in a MooMoo, and start growing that as well. I like small account challenges. I like to watch things grow. And again, $100 isn't a lot. I ended up getting 3 free shares. It brought me up to $111. So I got $11 for free for putting in $100. And yeah, so I really appreciate your guys' time, your support, your energy. Thank you guys for joining. I hope we get way more people on Monday, and I believe we definitely can get that. This is the beginning of an amazing journey. There's a lot of people that want to learn. Just in my community alone, in like my actual town itself, there's only like 7,000 or 8,000 people in my town. It's a small town. If I can get half of those people built up, we can make a lot of money and grow this small town, this small community. We have a lot more money in our pockets. And we're talking worldwide here. We're talking, you know, a community of 70,000 members online. We're growing. We're 77, 100. We're almost at 100,000 members with all the platforms combined. That's 1/10 of a million people. We haven't even touched the surface yet, guys. Many more years to come. As long as the stock market's open, you could count on me to be trading Monday mornings live with you. Thanks again, guys. I've actually said goodbye about 15 times in this last video, but I just feel like there's so much more information that I could just continue to give you guys. So give me some questions to answer for Monday. Join Monday and just ask me those questions live as the market is happening and as things are going on. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next one. Enjoy your weekend and watch some more videos. Get some rest. See you Monday.